I work as an artist, and as part of my practice, I do drawings, I do installations, and for one night, I'm going to do Gramaphonica Lovelace remix. So let's get the first image. So these are examples of my work. So I do drawings where I use typewriters to make drawings. I use a gramophone as a drawing instrument. And I do soundworks performances and use unusual materials to draw with. And so, as well as graphite and pen, I've used diamonds, typewriters, gramophones, and even pianos as well to create drawings. And I'm really interested in exploring the poetic potential of things beyond their intended use, and I work through reinvention. So, STEM concepts weave their way through my practice. So, I use diamond and graphite to make carbon paper drawings. I've composed synthesized text and music scores for typewriters. And the Gramaphonica performance, I coax inherent electronic sounding drum and bass beats and ambient techno loops and playing groove-appropriated 8-year-old shellac records on a wind-up gramophone. So, what really excites me about the performance that I'll do later is that I can transform music from 1930s, 1940s and apply electrical tape or other materials and coax out these sounds that can sound just amazing, that you get these wobulating whirs and really experimental kind of dance music sounds. And I've collaborated with different people ranging from a warehouse project DJ called Matthew Kreisco, a super furry animal called Hugh Bunford, and this performance has really started to kind of expand and evolve through different commissions and collaborations. So, when I was invited to present at Ada Lovelace Day at the Royal Institution, I thought it was an exciting and inquisitive opportunity to do something new, site-specific, that's inspired by Ada Lovelace and illuminate the relationship between STEM subjects and the arts. So, back in August, I spent a day here exploring the Royal Institution, went to the prep room, gathered some materials, and went to the archives and collections, and I was really interested in using found materials to create sounds, and so I made a series of alternative styluses, which I'm going to experiment with now. So, I'll get my record out now. So this takes a bit of time. You need the needle as well, so every time you play a record, you need a different needle every time because it wears down the record and the needle. So, but one of the things I do love about this performance, you have to attend to the instrument, and there's a lot of ritual involved as well. So this is an example of archival polyester sheets that is called Melanex, and they use it for storing drawings and works on paper. So I've created this multiple stylus. So it's very simple. So it's just a series of zigzags, cut out triangles, and I'm going to use this instead of the needle to coax out some sounds. We should hear an alternative rendition of My Fair Lady, I Could Have Danced All Night. Let's have a go. So that's one example. And then I also have some paper clips as well. So I'm going to bend these, and then let's see what sounds we can make as well. Try and unhook this one. Okay. And then we've got some sandpaper as well. So this can be, let's see what happens. I need to wipe this up as well. But I just find it really interesting that it's got this sonic potential as well that you wouldn't expect. Yeah, different materials have these different sounds, and using them in this way reveals this other unintended use and this hidden quality. And I really like these just because they're similar to punch cards. So let's see what happens here. Right, so next, let me get my slide now. So these are some of the examples of other performances I've done with the gramophone, the collaboration with the Warehouse Project DJ, and then here's the performance that I did with Hugh Bunford from the Super Furry Animals. So we were doing a performance where he extracted found sounds from the Whitworth Art Gallery in Manchester. So he went recording behind the scenes, recording different sounds, filtered them, and I took conservation materials similar to what I've done here, and then used those as alternative styluses and stuck them on records, and created a new sonic experience. So one of the things I'm going to do now is be really inspired by a certain quote by Ada Lovelace. This quote here: "The analytical engine weaves algebraic patterns just as jacquard loom weaves flowers and leaves." So I've prepared a number of records. And what I've done is taken inspiration from Ada. I prepared them in a way where I've used vinyl tape, and then I've punched the vinyl, and then I've woven the strips together, and then I'm going to play these on here, and then see what happens. So let's start with this one. Another one. So one of the things as well, with the record and the tape, I create this structure, but it's a structure for chance to occur. So some of the sounds that I extract, I don't know what they're going to sound like. So they can sound like drum and bass, or they can sound like techno, or they can sound just like weird instrumental whirring. So let's see what this one sounds like. So I'll finish with this record, and I'll need to change the needle. So just bear with me.
Scorpion does something very cool. It's got a patch on its tail that is light sensitive, not to any particular frequency. It's not an eye, but it's sensitive to light. So as its tail is held over its back, it can tell whether it's glowing.